Ever wonder why stuff costs so much? It's a question that pops into our heads more often than we'd like to admit. Yo, ever walk into a store, see the price of something and think, yo, what is this, robbery? We've all been there, whether it's the latest gadget, a trendy outfit, or even just your weekly groceries, the prices can be jaw-dropping. Maybe it's a new phone, a cool pair of shoes, or even just a gallon of milk. The sticker shock is real, and it leaves us wondering what on earth is going on. Prices are crazy high these days, and it seems like something's fishy. It's not just about inflation or supply and demand, there's more to the story. Well, sometimes it's not about greedy corporations or sneaky marketing. Sure, those play a part, but there's another layer to this complex puzzle. Sometimes it's about something called tariffs. These are essentially taxes imposed on imported goods, and they can significantly drive up prices. Think of tariffs as the secret ingredient in the recipe for those high prices. Just like a pinch of salt can change the flavor of a dish, tariffs can alter the cost of products. They're like hidden taxes that make things more expensive than they need to be. You might not see them on the price tag, but they're there, lurking in the background. But what exactly are tariffs, and why do they exist? Tariffs are used by governments to protect domestic industries, generate revenue, and sometimes as a political tool. Buckle up, because we're about to break it all down. Understanding tariffs can give you a clearer picture of why prices are what they are. We'll expose the truth behind these hidden costs and how they affect you, your wallet, and the entire global economy. Tariffs can lead to trade wars, impact international relations, and even affect the stock market. Get ready to become a tariff expert. By understanding the basics, you can make more informed decisions as a consumer. By the end of this, you'll be dropping knowledge bombs on your friends and family. Let's do this. Imagine being the go-to person in your circle who can explain why that new phone costs an arm and a leg. It's not just about the brand, it's about the hidden costs that come with it. Tariffs can vary from country to country, affecting global trade routes and the availability of products. When one country imposes a tariff, it can lead to a domino effect, impacting prices worldwide. Even online shopping isn't immune. Those seemingly small shipping fees can sometimes include hidden tariffs, making your online purchases more expensive than you initially thought. Trade wars, where countries impose tariffs on each other, can escalate quickly, leading to higher prices and limited availability of goods. It's a complex web that affects everyone, from big corporations to everyday shoppers like you and me. So next time you see a high price tag, remember, it's not just about the product itself. There are layers of costs, including tariffs, that contribute to that final number. Understanding this can help you navigate the world of shopping with a bit more savvy. Knowledge is power, and now you have a bit more of it. Use it wisely, and happy shopping. All right, let's break down this whole tariff thing. In simplest terms, a tariff is a tax. But it's not just any tax, it's a tax specifically on goods that are imported from other countries. Imagine you're a country just chilling with your own businesses and products. Now another country wants to sell their stuff in your market. They want to compete with your local businesses. That's where tariffs come in. They act like a barrier, making those imported goods more expensive. So when you buy something from overseas, that price tag includes not just the cost of making and shipping it, but also the tariff slapped on by your government. Sneaky, right? But it's all part of the global economic game. Okay, so tariffs are taxes on imported goods, but how do they actually work? Think of it like going to a concert. You want to see your favorite band, right? But you got to pay for a ticket to get in. That ticket price is like a tariff. It's the price you pay to enter a country's market with your goods. Just like concert organizers use ticket sales to make money, governments use tariffs to generate revenue. So let's say a company in China wants to sell its awesome new sneakers in the US. Those sneakers have to go through customs, and the US government is going to charge a tariff on them. That tariff gets added to the cost of the sneakers, making them more expensive for American consumers. It's like paying a cover charge at the door. You want to enjoy the show? In this case, buying those cool sneakers. You got to pay the price. The tariff tag making things pricier. Here's the deal. Tariffs make things more expensive. It's simple economics, folks. When a government imposes a tariff, it's essentially adding a tax on imported goods. This tax is usually a percentage of the item's value, and it can vary depending on the type of product and the country of origin. When you slap a tax on something, the price goes up. This is because the companies importing these goods have to pay the tariff, and they often pass this cost on to consumers. Think about it like this. A shirt costs $10 to make in Bangladesh. The manufacturer sells it to a retailer in the US for $10. To sell that shirt in the US, the government adds a 25% tariff. This means the retailer now has to pay an additional $2.50 to import the shirt. Now that $10 shirt just got $2.50 more expensive. The retailer isn't going to eat that cost. Instead, they'll pass it on to you, the consumer. This means that the price you see on the shelf includes the original cost of the shirt plus the tariff. Suddenly, that $10 shirt is now a $12.50 shirt. This might not seem like a huge increase, but it adds up, especially if you're buying multiple items. And it's not just clothes. Tariffs can apply to a wide range of products, from everyday items to big-ticket purchases. Tariffs apply to all sorts of products: electronics, cars, food, you name it. This means that the cost of many items you use daily can be affected by tariffs. So, that new phone you've been eyeing, the one with all the latest features and sleek design, tariffs might be part of the reason it costs an arm and a leg. The added cost from tariffs can make high-tech gadgets significantly more expensive. But here's the kicker. Those higher prices can have a ripple effect throughout the entire economy. When consumers have to spend more on goods, they have less money to spend elsewhere. For now, just know that tariffs have a real impact on your wallet. They can affect your purchasing power and overall cost of living. So next time you notice prices going up, remember that tariffs might be playing a part in that increase. Why countries play the tariff game? So if tariffs make things more expensive, why do countries even bother with them? Well, there are a couple of key reasons. First up, protecting local industries. Think of it like this. You've got a friend who makes amazing cookies. You love supporting your friend, but then a big corporation starts selling mass-produced cookies at half the price. It's tough competition. That's where tariffs come in. They can help level the playing field by making those imported cookies more expensive, giving your friend's business a fighting chance. The second reason is all about that cash money. Tariffs are a way for governments to generate revenue. That money can then be used to fund public services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Of course, there's always a flip side. While tariffs can protect local industries and bring in revenue, they can also lead to higher prices for consumers and potential trade wars between countries. It's a delicate balancing act. A tariff, by any other name specific, ad valorem, and protective. Tariffs aren't all created equal, my friends. They come in various forms, each serving a different purpose and impacting the economy in unique ways. Just like there are different flavors of ice cream, there are different types of tariffs, each with its own unique flavor. Imagine walking into an ice cream shop and seeing a variety of flavors, each one distinct and appealing in its own way. Tariffs are much the same. First up, we've got specific tariffs. These are the simplest and most straightforward type of tariff. Specific tariffs are a fixed amount of money charged per unit of imported goods. For example, if a country imposes a specific tariff of $5 on every pair of shoes imported, it doesn't matter if the shoes are cheap flip-flops or high-end sneakers. The tariff remains the same. Think of it like a flat fee. No matter the value of the item, the tariff is constant. This makes it easy to calculate and predict. Then there are ad valorem tariffs. These are a bit more complex and are calculated based on the value of the goods. These are a bit fancier. Instead of a fixed amount, ad valorem tariffs are a percentage of the value of the imported goods. So if the tariff rate is 10% and you're importing a luxury car worth $50,000, the tariff would be $5,000. Instead of a fixed amount, they're calculated as a percentage of the value of the imported goods. This means that the more expensive the goods, the higher the tariff. This type of tariff can be particularly impactful on luxury items and high-value products. And finally, we have protective tariffs. These are designed with a specific goal in mind to protect domestic industries from foreign competition. These are the heavy hitters designed to shield domestic industries from foreign competition. Protective tariffs are typically higher than other types of tariffs and can have a significant impact on prices. By making imported goods more expensive, protective tariffs encourage consumers to buy domestically produced products, thereby supporting local businesses and jobs. So the next time you hear the word tariff, remember that it's not a one-size-fits-all term. Each type of tariff serves a different purpose and has different implications for the economy. There's a whole world of tariff types out there, each with its own purpose and effect on the global economy. Understanding these differences can help you better grasp the complexities of international trade and economic policy. Tariffs have been a tool of economic policy for centuries, used by governments to influence trade and protect their interests. From ancient times to modern-day trade wars, tariffs have played a crucial role in shaping the global economy. Over time, the use and impact of tariffs have evolved. In the past, they were often used to generate revenue for governments. Today, they are more commonly used as a tool for economic strategy and protectionism. Economists and policymakers often debate the effectiveness and consequences of tariffs. While they can protect domestic industries, they can also lead to higher prices for consumers and strained international relations. International trade agreements and organizations, such as the World Trade Organization, play a significant role in regulating tariffs and ensuring fair trade practices among nations. In our interconnected world, tariffs are just one piece of the complex puzzle of global trade. They can influence everything from the price of everyday goods to the health of entire industries. As consumers, we may not always be aware of the tariffs that affect the prices of the products we buy, but understanding how they work can give us a better appreciation of the forces that shape our economy. So whether you're a student, a business owner, or just someone curious about the world, knowing about tariffs and their different types can provide valuable insights into the workings of our global economy. And there you have it, a deeper dive into the world of specific ad valorem and protective tariffs. Each type has its own role and impact, shaping the way we trade and interact on a global scale. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding tariffs. And that's a wrap on today's topic. If you enjoyed this breakdown of tariffs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let us know what other topics you're curious about. Stay tuned for more insights into the fascinating world of economics and trade. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.